Fucking movie buff back here to talk about Smashing Machine with Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, written and directed by Benny Safdie. He's one of the Safdie brothers. His brother Joshua Safdie is also in the nominations for Oscars. I think 9 total nominations for Marty Supreme with Timothy Chalamet, which has garnered him a nomination for Best Actor this year. Didn't get it last year, snubbed for his performance as Bob Dylan in A Complete Unknown. See my channel on that flick. Already gave you my take last year. But I will say for his solo debut, Benny Safdie has really, set the bar. He and his brother both. I mean, I do hope they both get back together to make movies. I don't know the history or quite sure why. Maybe each have made a movie of their own. I'll have to look into that. They had done Uncut Gems with Adam Sandler, which is really visceral and intense about Adam Sandler as this degenerate gambler who is just trying to find that one play that he can call and make the best bet on, but constantly, hustling and selling things and getting things back that he's pawned to sell. And it's you feel the anxiety and stress for that character. I'll have to do I've never reviewed that on this channel, but will. Why am I wearing this today? Because it's Sunday, January 25th, 2026, and the Seahawks just beat the Los Angeles Rams, which were the only team standing in the way of their rematch to show on the 8th of February, 2026, that they could also beat the New England Patriots. From that 2015 game, that was a fluke where the Seahawks should have won. They will show them that was a fluke. The Seahawks will win this Super Bowl this year. And so I am just having a wonderful Sunday, still in my Seahawks attire from having watched the game with my family. And now we just got done with Smashing Machine on HBO Max, and I'm giving you kind of my quick take on this. Really upset that the only Oscar nomination it has is for best makeup and all the prosthetic and makeup that they did on Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, which they should have a nomination for that, and he should win for that. But he also should have been nominated for Best Actor. I completely forgot that I was looking at Dwayne Johnson in this movie. I really believed I was seeing Mark Kerr, one of the pioneer fighters in what is now known as the UFC, the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Wow, what these guys went through and for how much they made to fight in the conditions and rigor that they did back then, before many of the rules and what would you say, criteria and times and rounds were defined for that sport. Emily Blunt, wow, she gave it her all too. Probably actually helps The Rock in so many scenes by acting as well as she does as Dawn, his girlfriend and later to be wife. Another thing, Nala Sufreno, as the music composer for this film, got snubbed. Just got to say that right now. Her abstract kind of jazz music with synthesizers and harp and all the other kind of standard jazz instruments you might hear in traditional jazz like horns was just so cerebral and perfect for this movie. It took you into the character's mind and feeling. It controlled how you were feeling as you watched the film. She herself has a cameo, and at one point in one of the fights before they begin, there's a Japanese national anthem played like Jimi Hendrix style rock and roll on a guitar, a Jackson Telecaster look in the ring, and then she plays the United States of America national anthem on a harp, and I was like, wait, that's Nala Soprano, who composed the entire movie's music, and she has a cameo in it and sings the anthem and plays it, and then it just kind of transitions into the music for the movie. It's rare that you see female music composers get nominated, and even rarer that they win the Oscar. So I was just bummed because I really, after seeing the movie, looked it up quickly to see, like, wait, she surely has a nomination for her musical composition, and no, she doesn't. I mean, Johnny Greenwood does for One Battle After Another, and I mentioned him in one of my part twos on that movie. Um, it just is a bummer because she should have a nomination, and the music was out of this world. It helped define and set the tone for how to feel in this context, which is such a in your face, cruel and gritty sport, but you would hear these melodic and smooth jazz tones, but then at other times it would have synthesizers in it and build up and be abstract and somewhat disjunct and disorient you. So I just couldn't believe it. I was thinking definitely she'll have this, but come to find out, no, not even a nomination. In fact, only one nomination, which is the best makeup. So it happens. Kneecap, the Irish film last year, didn't get any nominations, so at least this got recognized with one. And Joshua Safdie, his brother, has 9 nominations for Marty Supreme. Maybe they need to get back together, and they would have had 10 nominations, for a film that they made together as the dynamic brother duo. So again, check out Smashing Machine. Amazing film. Performance of a lifetime from Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. He gave it his all. I'm just, miffed as to why not even a recognition for that performance he put on in the movie. But it does happen some years. Still a very challenging year, and I think a better year than last year with all the things we're seeing as contenders for the Oscars. More to come soon, and that's all, folks. Go Seahawks!